City Lodge hotels seeing revenue for the period up by 11%, that's to 976 million rand. Normalised diluted headline earnings per share leaping up by 31%, that's to 578.3 cents. We've got CEO Clifford Ross joining us at the desk now to take a look at what's next for City Lodge. Thanks for joining us today. But I suppose, just a quick comment on the earnings this time around. Occupancy running at 62%, that's an improvement. Were you happy with the levels when it comes to, kind of levels of occupancy and how that's translating into earnings?
Yes, we certainly were very, very happy. A 3 percentage point increase in occupancy, translating to a 31% increase in diluted headline earnings. We were certainly very happy with that result. And the industry, I think, has come through a tough time. We always said that when it turned, the growth was going to be was not going to be hockey stick stuff. It was going to be rather pedestrian, and that's exactly what we've found. And we were very pleased with the 5% basically increase that we've had in our occupancies.
You've gone through a rebranding period at the group, and across your brands as Courtyard, City Lodge, Town Lodge, Road Lodge. How much have you spent on that, and what are the dividends that you see from that investment?
Right. So at the moment, doing the branding exercise and the market surveys and all that, I think, has probably cost in the region of about 2 million rand. In order to roll out the refreshed logos of the group, is probably going to cost in the region of about another 10 million. And obviously, we would like to capitalize on that by doing some television ads again, which we haven't had for a number of years, and that'll all be part of the rollout of the refreshing of the brand logos.
Well, you know what channel welcomes that? No, I'm joking. So I mean, you're rebranding the company, you're revamping the image of City Lodge right now, and you've also been investing more and more in Africa. Kenya has been an area, East Africa, Gaborone in Botswana. How's that playing out for you when it comes to diversifying your geographic reach?
Right, so as you've said, we did have the joint venture in Kenya, where we have two hotels, and as we can see from the figures, quite good earnings coming through from the two hotels in Kenya, the Fairview and the Country Lodge. The Country Lodge is soon to be rebranded into one of the City Lodge brands, a Town Lodge. We were really just waiting for the refreshed logos to come through. And then also on the Gaborone side, albeit that the hotel opened quite a bit later than we expected, in the middle of May, certainly the initial couple of months are looking quite positive, and we have some good expectations coming out of Gaborone.
So can you repeat earnings like this, in South Africa? Because you talk about pedestrian growth and you were looking forward to growth, but now we're seeing downgrades to our growth forecast. I mean, we're looking at 2% this year, and overall people aren't too optimistic on the economy. So what are your forecasts in terms of how that's going to translate to the group?
Right. If things go the way they are, we're certainly expecting similar kind of growth in the year looking forward. There was a bit of a hiccup in May, June, and I think the sales figures that came out today said that June was down. We found specifically in June that sales were down. However, in July we were back onto the growth path again. In July there was a slight increase, and certainly the first couple of weeks now in August are showing that we definitely seem to be back on that growth path. So, can we see another 3% increase in occupancies? If all things go as they are and the economy behaves itself, I'm certain that we can see that, yes.
Thanks for joining us today. Appreciate your time.
Pleasure.
Clifford Ross, City Lodge CEO.